Got a late start this morning. Put a 16,800 something steps on my body yesterday. I was in rough shape last night. I was taking a nap on the couch. Just like fell asleep right before bed. And I woke up and it felt like I had a rod in my groin because my body was like cramping out so bad. My leg was like cockeyed. So a bunch of electrolytes, bunch of water. Tried to sleep as much as possible. Ghost energy drink. And we're back out here. I'm about to hike the mountain range that I never see people hike. It's super steep. It sucks. And I shot a $2 last year up here. It is a tougher area. It can be difficult, but it's hardwoods. And yesterday I couldn't get on that buck because he kept bringing me in the beach whips that were old cuts. Those old cuts are way too thick now. So I'm gonna head up. We're gonna cut a big buck track and a big old toe dragger, guaranteed. And then we're gonna see if we can get him. It's about, I think it's like 8:30. Let's see. Yeah, it's 8:25. We got time. Out here. Looks like a doe. It's so funny, like you get way out here and you're like, this is hopeless, and then you find here. Like it might be something good. It's old though. I love old. See what this is. Could have been a big buck going that way, I'm not really sure. Looks like it. That's too old. But he's going that way. I'm gonna keep going up. We've had to cut the skid trail. I tracked a buck up over this knob, and he finally brought us over and laid down on that side with the wind in his face. I could have killed him. Andrew had him in front of him. I couldn't get my gun over there without it being unsafe. I yelled buck, 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 and he ran to the left, gave me a shot. I took it. It was like through shit like that. The idea is we find the buck bedded, slightly open hardwoods so that we can actually kill it. I got so much time today. I'm just gonna putt around and enjoy the woods. Not get all anxious about finding a good track. I got 2 days. We got great snow. We'll just see what we can make of it. I was about to get off, but it looks like it's pretty steep up there, so maybe I'll get back on that skid trail and keep going. This looks like it could be a decent deer. It's definitely the one from over there. It's an old track. I mean, decent foot. Maybe we follow it and see where they went. It snowed last night. There's not a ton of snow on the track. I mean, I haven't cut too many other tracks, so what's that right there? That looks like a deer track too. Oh, now I get what's going on here. It's a little suspicious. suspicious for this to be walking right by that. Oh man, I think this is beyond doubt a buck. Very killable up here. I can go pretty quiet on him. I bet you he's laying down. Yeah, it's a buck. I jumped him. Try killing deer in this area. Let me know how it goes. Okay. So, we know it's a buck. We know where he's running. I'm gonna get back on him. Out here, it typically takes me 2 hours to catch up to them. He's tired, I bet, from hiking up here. So around noon, I should be able to catch up. Yeah, that's a buck, alright. Alright. Wow. That's a pretty good bed. I mean, probably not a giant, but I mean, I gotta take what I can get at this point. Yeah, it just reeks of buck. He's probably a decent deer. I can't be too picky. We're gonna go try to shoot this thing though. The good thing is I spooked him when I was coming around over there. He's kind of hauling. This is his exit track. He's had plenty of time to calm down. That's a pretty good foot on him. This is an antler mark right there. That looks like it might be. I don't know. I don't want to be too optimistic, but if that's the other antler mark, that'd be sweet. Because, like, what's all that out there? And if it's not his antler hitting it, let's get on this deer. I just wasted like half an hour sorting out these tracks. Looked like other deer came into the area. It ended up being all three of the deer that I was following went in different directions, stopped, and came right back up. And they went right back in the direction that I came from. So I don't know if they jumped each other and are going back to bed, or if I jumped them. It's hard to tell. Comedy. These damn things. I'm following these things forever. They've taken me through a giant ravine. I'm on top of the mountain range. They went straight up over this hill here. I gotta get some water from my grail, load up, and then keep going, see if I can catch them. They're starting to walk now, so we'll see. Fresh water. See if we got blood. Okay, he should be standing. He was standing right up there. That's his bed. He's a good one. He's a good one. We got hair. Gotta be him. Blood. Where'd he go from here? Straight through. He hit this tree pretty I have worked for years trying to get good at tracking, and I just pulled off the hardest tracking job of my entire life. I just tracked this buck to almost 3,000 feet. Almost 3,000 feet. He brought me all the way up into here, and I had a window of like 6 inches to shoot all the way through this thick stuff and nail him through that stuff. I mean, a tiny window. And I look through all this stuff up, and I see this tan body, just stomach back. Flip the safety off, look at the hawk, dark black. I'm like, that's probably it, but I can't see its head. So I wait and I wait and I wait, and it disappears. And I am literally just one stepping, like ninja sneaky through this place. And I finally get a little bit further from where I was standing when I saw them, and I just see this dark body, and I'm like, I know there's a buck here. I couldn't tell if it was 2 does and a buck, or a buck and like a spike. And I make my way a little bit further over. That dark body's right there, and I can't see it, and it disappears back into this thick stuff. And then it zigzags back, and I can't really tell what it is. And then I just see rack, and I'm like, flip the safety off, all I can see is its head. I'm like, I'm obviously not taking that shot. Couldn't be happier with this buck, man. He is just a beautiful 6-point, great mass, no brow tines, and I don't think he ever had brow tines. That's the interesting thing. But what an incredible track job. 5 hours, jumped him first thing this morning, and just took my time really reading the track and paying attention to the minor details that matter. Like, he broke off these other 2 deer, and I kept second guessing myself. I'm like, is that a buck? Is that a buck? And then every now and again I'd look down, I'm like, that's definitely a buck track. And when I ended up seeing that doe, I was like, I hope the other one's not a doe. I'm like, that's definitely a buck track from what I saw. And I was just patient. I was ninja stealth mode, whatever you want to call it. It was literally a death creep, just slowly creeping up on him. And once I finally got up there, it just came together. I got to get this thing cleaned out. I got the tag tagged. I just need to officially gut the thing and start dragging it down. I'm probably going to pull it like 50 yards that way. I'm just going to have to slink my way through all of this super steep, just conifer covered terrain. It's kind of funny because you don't want to shoot them in here, but like, if that's where they're at, that's where they're at. Easier to find. Oh God, this is gonna suck ass. Don't go in that hole. Steer. Hopefully Colby brings a rope. I had one in my pack and I put it in my bino harness. For archery season. I don't know if you can tell, but this terrain is gnarly. I basically came off the top of that finger with this buck and doe. They brought me from down there up through this softwood, dropped across up a super steep bank, and then walked alongside that until we finally got to him. If I go that way, I'm screwed. That's the brook. It's super steep. What we're gonna do is go along this plateau for as far as I can and try to get on a finger, the top of a finger, so I'm not fighting topography. And then I'll start going down. My buddy Colby's in or out. I don't know how long it's gonna take for him to get up here, but I'll probably get a good ways before he gets up here. And I'm very grateful to have somebody to come help me, because it's crazy. I cannot
I don't know if I can articulate this properly, but the weight of gratitude that I feel right now in these quiet, snowy woods as the sun drops is just like surreal. It's just surreal. I feel super calm. I feel full, which is crazy that, you know, it doesn't take a buck to make you feel full, but when you work really hard at something and it finally comes together, that's something that's powerful. That's extremely powerful. And I mean, I got a stud buck. When I saw his head turn up there, I was like, oh shit. Coming down off the top of this super steep section, I went down that ravine. It was a little bit easier. It's not going to be easy in that one, so we're going to avoid that. But I got to keep going to where the sun's setting. And I don't know. I'm super grateful. Okay. This part's going to be difficult for a number of reasons. Mainly the fact that it's just rocks, or I should say boulders and blowdowns. Okay. Damn. When you're tired, this shit is brutal. Alright, I'm gonna try to snake my way through this little hole here. Okay. This is the true definition of a hellhole right here. All right, I'm gonna have to deadlift this buck. Oh. All right. And now I need to make my way down this part here. Get my gun. That's brutal. Look at that mess. I've been trying to avoid this spot, but there's not much avoiding these boulder fields in the state of New Hampshire. It's a pig. I'm pretty gassed. Thank you so much, dude. All right.
I brought you dinner too.
You brought me dinner. Back in the Tacoma. What a day. Buck's in the bed. We're tagged out in New Hampshire on a beautiful deer. I'm gonna go home and eat something, probably take a warm shower and go to bed soon. I'm wrecked. Thank you all for continuing to watch the videos that I put out. this one means the world to me. This is one of my hardest tracks and most rewarding tracks yet. This really helped prove to myself that I know what I'm doing. And I'm just glad I got it on video to share with everybody. Hopefully share with my kids someday. So thank you. I might end up heading over to Vermont for another one, but we'll see how much time I got. That tag's been burning a hole in my pocket, so I might head over there. But thank you all for watching. I'll make another one soon. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. TikTok, I do a lot of monologues, sort of share what's going on during my season. And then Instagram is more like the artistic stuff, where it's like capturing the wildlife or scenery, all the kills that I get, that sort of deal. So check it out. I think you think it's cool if you like this. But I'm on my way out of here. I gotta go get warm.